men have been, well, not all men. Men have experienced that.
Yeah.
Where you've lost the nut. Like she was
Yes.
out there and you done
Yes.
got all happy and
That
shit.
is
So
so ladies, if that has ever happened to you, that is like the most heartbreaking thing. When I finally became sexually tuned to who I am, and I realized I fucked up the rhythm,
oof.
and they, and they can't, it was there, but now they can't. Like, it's so disappointing for me. I get really sad.
No, it's a
Like,
bad
I be
situation.
like, oh my God. Because, like, depending on that man, you got some men who have very great stamina,
Yeah.
and it takes them a while to actually get to that point
Yeah.
where they have to, like, put themselves back in that position again. And it's going to be another 15 minutes, my
Listen.
girl. Like, it's going to be,
Listen.
like,
Once we listen, where the camera at? Put it right now.
hold on. Okay.
Listen. Is it on me? Is it on?
It's on you.
Once we get the numb dick, it's a wrap. Okay? There ain't nothing we can do about it. There ain't nothing. We got to think about every moan, every scream ever. Once we have mastered the art of the numb dick, it's a wrap for y'all. You're welcome.
You have just
Ain't
been
no
milked.
quickies. Ain't no quickies after that.
Man, no.
Listen.
Like, listen, I've done that, and it's a reset.
Please come, hurry up and come. We know what. Listen, we know it. I gotta go to work in the morning. I'm tired. We know. Listen. Once we mastered that thing, it's a wrap.
Because it's a place that they have to go to mentally. Even as a woman, you know what I'm saying? It's a place that we have to go to mentally. There's definitely certain cues, certain build up, certain things that you can say and do to try to put him back in that space.
Moans, groans, all that stuff works.
Moans is definitely one of the biggest, but it's not. Don't. Don't
overdo it.
Don't overdo it.
Yeah, don't
overdo it.
Don't go straight Pornhub.
Oh my God! Like, that just makes me so mad thinking about it. A dude who has stamina and you just you fuck up that rhythm, like, cause you either done got tired because you like holding that position and you like, okay, because again we're talking about sexual meditation.
Yeah.
When you've gotten to the point of your partner. Now I will say this though, if you have numb dick, as you would put it, Tantra helps you immensely with your partner, because what happens is, or not Tantra, I'm sorry, sexual meditation, not just Tantra. Sexual meditation helps you extremely with your partner, because as a woman, you're able to feel when he's even reaching to the point where he wants to climax, because you're so in tune and so in sync with him that you know what, this dude about to switch positions because he don't want to come yet.
Yeah, and this is a jewel, a gem, a diamond for the ladies. The same way, there are times the same way you just enjoy sex and don't have to come, and y'all don't come from penetration.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes we really just enjoy being inside that thing.
Yeah.
We don't always have to come, because we probably done masturbated earlier that day on Pornhub, because we know we're trying to give you that numb thing. The goal is not always, and I don't know how y'all ask that question, but the goal for us sometimes is just to get you to the point where you submit, like, I can't take no more. We don't even need the nut every time. It's hard for y'all because y'all probably don't know how to monitor if you've pleasured us, because y'all, once again, the same way the man's trying to break you down or get the orgasm, you think that the nut is the ultimate goal. Sometimes I just want to stay in that thing. I just want to stroke you till I can't stroke you no more.
That's very true.
You don't have to be disappointed because I didn't come.
But
I'm not going to come.
But when you're a pleaser,
both ways. We're talking about reciprocation. I mean, for the women that don't come from penetrate from sex through penetration,
right?
I can't get upset because you don't orgasm every time,
right? But
or even once. Like, some only get stimulated orally.
Right. That's true.
But the act of sex itself is the connection.
That's true.
So the pleasure,
I agree.
the pleasure, whether and once you get tired, ladies, y'all done it before. Like, please come. I can't come. All right, and y'all just jump off that thing and go to sleep, and we hold you. That's cool. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, you didn't lose. It was. It was a battle well fought.
I am a work in progress.
I mean, it's an ego thing. It can definitely be an ego thing, but that's real things. Like, we don't have the same way y'all don't come every time. We don't have to bust a nut every time, and men won't say that because ultimately we want to, but at the same time.
But you know what is a good thing though? saying that. What's a good thing is because
well, we're gonna get you to the point where you like, please come.
Or
and then we're gonna be like, babe, my hurt is too much. It's dry. You need some baby oil. Baby, you need lubricate KY.
Nah, but you know what? You know what words speak true volume to me in regards to that is when you get to that point where, again, it's about learning your partner though. Because if you know you have a partner where your pleasure is their pleasure, your release is their pleasure, you know that about that person, then that's when you have to use those words like, boo, this for you tonight. Ooh. I'm good.
I just came off of that. Listen, when you be saying sexy shit like that, ladies, learn what to say. If you learn what to say to your man, you're definitely in control. There's certain things you can say, there's certain things you can do that just have a man losing his mind. And when we talk about sensual meditation, knowing those things is what really gets you there.
I agree.
Know his breathing pattern. We know when y'all it's a breathing thing. When y'all about to come, we down there, whether we eating or we stroking you.
Right.
Your body reacts differently.
Yeah.
There's a certain breath you take. There's a certain inhale and exhale. Either it speeds up or it gets deeper or you moan a little longer.
Right.
Those are the things we're looking for.
Yeah. And I think it finally gets...
Choke a little bit. You got to choke it, fellas. Listen. You got to learn what pressure to put on a woman's neck.
And
it increases blood. This is oxygen in blood flow. This ain't you trying to get her to pass out. So for y'all strong dudes, bench pressing too much, this ain't for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Learn the pressure points, and then know exactly how much.
I'll tell you when I'm gonna die.
She'll tell you, dog.
Yeah.
They will tell you.
They will instruct
exactly what you need, but you have to be willing to take it there. You have to be willing to ask questions. Is this too much? Is this enough? And you'll learn that your woman. Being a freak isn't a bad thing. I think it became a bad stereotype. But every person wants to be a certain level of freak.
You know what?
They want to let go. They want to be outside of themselves when it comes to sex. Ain't about, let's go to the bedroom and have sex like the old days.
And I was exactly about to go.
Let's have sex in the beach water.
Yes.
Let's have sex in the back seat of the car like we was in high school. Like, do the fun. Like, sex is fun.
Yes.
When you're trying to reproduce, whatever, that's cool. I understand. Outside of that, this is a connection thing for us to just be wild, be what's the word?
Uninhibited. Yes.
And really just take each other to different levels. So when you wake up that next day, you be like, girl, last night, I don't know what come out of you. And that actually leads to better communication. It leads to a better relationship. You're able to laugh and joke about these things instead of just living through that same wake up, go to work routine.
Right.
Sex is the greatest weapon you can use on each other for the greater good of mankind.
It is. It's healing.